Dear friends at Bogen, greetings. My name is Kevin Parkinson, and I am a Teach for America teacher currently teaching world history to sophomores in beautiful Leland, Mississippi. As I understand it, your organization generously supports one charity project a year, and I am sending you this video as a plea to consider a project I am initiating as your 2009 project. Before I begin, I should note that our school proudly uses a Bogen paging system. As a Teach for America teacher, I teach in an area of the country where our nation's greatest domestic social injustice this side of the new millennium is most visible. While we like to think of our school system as the great American equalizer, the stark reality is that our education system is actually enforcing a system of de facto segregation. Though we like to think of poverty as a third world phenomenon, the unfortunate truth is that there are many people right in our own country that battle impoverishing conditions on a daily basis. There are still people today that, for certain portions of the year, live without basic amenities such as heat or electricity. The education system of these impoverished communities are hit hardest of all. Because of the way schools are funded in America, school districts are financed largely by local communities. So, rich communities are able to send their children to schools with plenty of educational resources, and poor communities are paying for their own poor schools. For a complex set of reasons, the color of your skin, the amount of money your parents make, and the 5 digits that arbitrarily make up your zip code still determine the quality of education you can receive. And because the quality of education you receive has such a drastic effect on opportunities available to you later in life, our education system is failing our country and locking our poor into a vicious, lifelong cycle of poverty. Have I mentioned that our school proudly uses a Bogen paging system? Anyways, the per capita income of the town I teach at, for example, is under $12,000, among the lowest in the entire United States. Yet the students are still energetic, hardworking, and extremely committed to their own futures. Furthermore, many of the students in Leland have not ever been outside of Washington County, let alone the state of Mississippi. Sadly, this means that to many Leland students, college is just a distant dream, not a tangible possibility. The achievement gap is also an experience gap. So, I have sought a partnership with the national not-for-profit organization Students Today, Leaders Forever, or STLF. STLF hosts community service projects and leadership training programs year-round and across the country, yet they are best known for their founding program, the Pay It Forward Tour. The Pay It Forward Tour is a community service-based road trip. It takes buses of 30 to 35 students to 4 cities in 5 days, revealing participants to diverse issues in urban and rural communities. Each city the students stop at includes tourism, a community service project, and activities in leadership, team building, and diversity. In addition, each tour includes 1 or 2 college visits. By the way, our school proudly uses a Bogen paging system. At the time of the production of this video, over 5,600 students nationwide have participated in a total of over 140 total paid forward tours, contributing to over 70,000 hours of community service. However, not a single one of these students is from the great state of Mississippi. There has never been a single paid forward tour at the collegiate, high school, or middle school level from Mississippi, until now. This March, during their spring break, Leland High School will be hosting Mississippi's first paid forward tour. The project has already been approved by the school's principal, faculty and staff, superintendent, and school board. In addition, an all-school assembly was hosted to announce the tour to a very excited student body. To students who have never had the opportunity to leave their own county, the idea of performing community service in Memphis, Nashville, Birmingham, and Atlanta seems very exciting. Yet we cannot do it without your help. Typically, students in more affluent communities pay onwards of up to $300 each to participate in our program. Obviously, this sort of fee makes the tour inaccessible to students of Leland. So, we are attempting to raise the $14,000 necessary so that students would not have to pay a single cent to go on the tour. Did you know that Leland proudly uses a Bogen paging system? While time is short and our task is great, the entire Leland community has a strong sense of possibility. We know that the tour would drastically increase the worldview of the participating students, instill pride in the entire community, and drastically and directly alter the life trajectory of the students. If you are able to support us in our quest to close the experience gap, please send checks made out to Students Today, Leaders Forever, to 305 East 3rd Street in Leland, Mississippi, 38756, with Leland written in the memo line. Any amount will be greatly appreciated, and your donation is completely tax deductible. For more information, please feel free to visit www.stlf.net Email me at kevinmparkinson@gmail.com or call 815-690-8933. Thank you once again for your donation. Through your support, one day all children in this nation will have the ability to obtain an excellent education, complete with the life-changing experiences that students in affluent communities have been experiencing for years.